everyone, and welcome to another episode of Plotty Time. You didn't ask for it, but this week, me and Chump Slap are going to talk about food.
That one egg was 40 eggs?
That's a big fucking pile of garbage.
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon. It's still sexy.
How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
If you want cheese, you get a milk.
You're waiting for me.
No, I can hate on it. It sucked. Boners.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Plotty Time, sponsored by movie posters. I think that's going to be my new bit this year, Sir Chump Slap.
Sounds good. Sponsored by something random around your house.
Well, it's always like in my mind, I'm going to think of something really smart and funny and clever in the moment, and then I panic, and that's when it's like sponsored by desk lamps.
Whoa. Dog bed.
Sponsored by dog bed. What other weird shit do I have in here? We don't need to get into it. We'll unravel it as the season goes on.
Oh, yeah.
As we do every once in a while, Sir Chump Slap and I got together. We're giving you guys a special episode this week, and it's just food-centric. So if you guys want to bail, we understand.
Well, you know, you're curious what we put on pizza or our favorite cereal or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can get into our favorites, but I thought it'd be really fun, Sir Chump Slap, if we started with taking the BuzzFeed Picky Eater quiz.
BuzzFeed, picky eaters. All right.
So we got to set some ground rules because the only instruction, there's like 40 things here, but the only instruction it says is tick off all the foods you don't eat.
Okay, so
I take that as to think you wouldn't eat it as it is explained. Like, because some of these are a little more specific and they're not going to be difficult
like
to decide.
Fish brains or whatever.
Right, but some of them are very... like they might describe, I'm looking at it right now, I'm trying not to like spoil it at all, but like some of them you'd be like, well, I'd eat it on a hot dog, but I wouldn't eat it raw, you know, like a situation like that, like if it's an onion or whatever.
All right, yeah.
So we have to say I think we both just need to agree that this is, when we ask the food, it's not something you would eat raw or by itself or just as described.
Yeah, that's fine. I bet you there's none of these that I won't eat.
Really? You think you're less picky? Well, dude, you are a psychopath. You eat the anchovies and the mustard.
Fuck yeah, man. I've
seen you do it. That's
so good.
I was very confident about this, and I'm like, no, you're right. Now that I thought about it, I'm probably going to lose. But I don't feel like I'm a picky eater. Like, there's definitely some things I don't want to do. But
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
So I guess just to modify this even more, make it even, everyone who's going to stay is staying by now, just to say. Like the losers have gone already. So with this, I think there's like also just random vegetables in here. So I guess it's like if it's in a salad and you see it there,
yeah, you're not
like,
picking
would
it
you
out.
eat it? Yeah. Or if you like went and got like a fast casual place and got a salad make, would you add this? So, do your best. If it really grosses us out, we'll just say no.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to be filling these in with my mouth, so sorry about all the clicky clicks, but let's go through it. Sir Chump Slap, in no seemingly particular order. First one's raw onion.
Fucking I eat that shit all the time.
God, I love it. I love
Me too.
the taste of raw onion. Like I don't know if I don't love it enough to bite into an onion. I'm not one of them.
But I eat raw onion, just like pieces of it. I can't, not like an apple. I can't just do that. That's just psychotic. But
exactly. So I think that's a firm yes for both of us.
Yeah, I'll eat the shit out of raw onion.
Yeah, big fan here. Next one, lettuce.
Oh, yeah, fucking A, man. Salads are great.
Yeah, I'm same boat. Regular ass, iceberg, fucking...
Yeah, iceberg, romaine. I'll fucking eat.
Romaine.
Baby.
Oh, what's... Baby? Arugula?
Yeah.
Man, I got nothing. There's more. People are screaming lettuces at us right now.
Well, good. Let us know in the comments.
Nice. Did you just pun that? Did you just say let us know in the comments? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Nice. Man, you're sharp today. I got to catch up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, love lettuce. Love getting a big chunk. Love it on a burger. Just that crunch.
Yeah, man. So good.
Big fan. Yeah. I mean, trust me, this list is going to get weird. We're starting pretty normal.
All right.
But next thing, carrots. Big fan.
Yeah, eat them shits, dip them in some ranch or whatever. So good.
So we get this. It's a tzatziki made by Boar's Head.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's dill. It's very dill heavy.
Okay.
So I'll get like the carrot chip things. You know, they look like Ruffle chips.
Yeah.
And just dip it and just go to town on that.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I make a sauce out of fat-free fucking Chobani yogurt. I just put like spices in it and some mustard and shit. Just mix it up. Just make a dip out of that.
Absolutely. Greek yogurt's the base of the dip I was talking about. So it's like, it's mostly Greek yogurt.
Exactly.
But
it's so good.
it's so fucking good. But one time I had a regular Greek yogurt. And I'm like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life.
That's like eating sour cream almost.
Yeah. It's almost too much by itself.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if sour cream's on this list. Who knows? There are so many more. But carrots, that's what we were talking about. Carrots are a W.
Yeah, fucking A.
And now here's the first one. I have to be honest with myself. And the question is cabbage.
Raw? Does anyone eat raw cabbage?
I gotta think we gotta apply the same rules as we did for like the lettuce or the carrots. Like, would you eat it maybe dipped in something? But we can't give it that much leeway.
No, I'd eat fucking sauerkraut any day of the week.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind cabbage in things.
Yeah, in a stew or something.
But how much, like,
creamed cabbage?
Okay,
Coleslaw?
I gotta think we're both a yes on this, just because this is the modifier. What we're going with, or what I think we should go with, is cabbage is not served raw. Like no one just eats. I've seen people eat like salads that are just lettuce for sure.
Yeah, I've done that.
But I have not seen people eat fucking bowls of cabbage. Like that's just
I don't think
insane.
that's a
But
thing.
I've seen it used in so many things. So
Yeah, well, I'd eat cabbage. Yeah, it's not. I'm not marking it off.
okay, what about the next one, which is sprouts?
Like Brussels,
I think they mean like
or those little like plant sprouts that look like little.
that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
Because I think Brussels sprouts are on here later.
your neighbor used to have like a gallon jar of them in his refrigerator.
I
all the time.
remember that. And it was like not even a phase thing. Like they kept like restocking it. And I'm like, who's eating all these sprouts? Like, I don't mind a sprout here and there.
No,
But yeah, this was there's too many sprouts, right? Let's just be honest.
I think
call
so.
it what it is. I guess yes. I mean,
Yeah, I'll eat the shit out of that too. Yeah.
okay, now here's one. I think this might be my first no. We have to talk through it though.
Okay,
And the thing is a cooked tomato.
Well, yeah, unless it's in a sauce or I don't know.
I think this is what we gotta work out together. Do they like? I will fuck up an Italian sauce, like a red sauce. Hell yeah, with pasta, absolutely. But just a regular stewed tomato, no thanks.
I don't mind stewed tomatoes. They're not like something I go out of my way to eat, but I wouldn't throw it off my plate.
It'd be weird to have a bowl of stewed like tomatoes. They're usually in things, like stews, you know. But what is our definition of cooked tomato? I think like a stewed tomato is the only one I won't eat. Like I'll eat any other kind of tomato.
Yeah, you like grill a tomato, put it on a grilled cheese or something. It's fucking good.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I love a bit. I gotta go with yes on this. I guess I think that's.
I would.
I talked myself into it. Mayonnaise.
Love it.
Yeah, hard yeah. Hard yeah. I'm not proud of that.
No, I'm a white 40-year-old. Of course, I love fucking
I know, right? Yeah, and Duke's is the only one we'll buy anymore.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've had it. I'd heard of it like 2 years ago, and there was like 6 months where I had to get on Amazon because it wasn't here, and then it just showed up in grocery stores here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's around here.
It's definitely a southern.
This is
like
Hellman's or some Kraft or whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with myself. It took me a while to come around to mayonnaise. Like I was probably deep into my 20s before I'm like taking a BLT and slamming mayonnaise on it, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, this turned it up.
Yeah, right. That's like the you need mayonnaise on a BLT. It should be called a BLTM, really.
Yeah, it really should. And I wonder if like I don't think I'd eat mayonnaise I wouldn't eat it raw. For some reason that grosses me out. But I also wouldn't dip fries in it, I think. I mean, I'd try it. I love it enough to try it. How different is it from an aioli, really? I mean,
yeah, it's not bad. You mix some mustard in with there. Forget it. Mustard mayonnaise is the best.
That combination. Whenever I go to Subway, which is not often, I always load up on the yellow mustard and mayo. Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
That's a hard yeah from both of us. Next up, this is also a hard yes for me. Tomato ketchup.
So I'm gonna have to. I mean, I would eat it. I eat it on like let's say a McDonald's burger or a convenience store cheeseburger, but
Sure.
cocktail sauce. But I don't like to put it on things. No.
I mean, I love it just for dipping fries like that.
Nah, I fucking hate it for that.
Really? Then are you going no or are you going yes?
What's the actual question? Would I eat it or do I enjoy eating it?
Tick off all the foods you don't eat.
No, I guess I'd eat it. I mean, I do hate ketchup, but I'll eat it.
So if someone handed you a burger and it had ketchup on it, you'd be like, meh, whatever, and take it down.
I'd be like, that's fucking dumb when there's mayonnaise and mustard, but yeah.
No, well, okay. So I mean, if you're gonna do it, I mean, I'd say yes if you're eating it in some form.
Yeah.
But you know what else I suggest? If you ever reheat, like maybe it's a day old, maybe it's a little 2 days old, spaghetti that you got laying around,
Yeah.
put in a little ketchup on top, stir that in, gives it a nice little kick on the reheat.
Okay.
Try it. Trust me.
I don't
try it
keep
out there.
ketchup in my house, so.
Well, we're not all perfect, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
When we buy ketchup, we buy the asinine 64-ounce Heinz.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, it's not like we go through one a week. It takes us months to go through that, but we don't fuck around. We're like, we're going to be using this.
No way, man.
I got to get you some Duke's mayo. I got to get you, because it's the best. Like, there's no reason to buy anything else.
Yeah.
I'll send you some Duke's mayo and some
Is it extra
Mambo
heavy?
sauce. It's yellow, which is interesting.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
that
talking
makes
about.
it's egg, right? Like it should be.
Yeah.
I'm writing it down. Duke's mayo and Mambo sauce. We gotta send you some of that.
Mambo?
You ever heard of Mambo sauce?
No.
I had never heard of it until I moved to this area. It's a regional thing in DC, but it's a sauce that you usually use for like white meat, like chicken, pork, wings are great with it.
Okay.
But imagine a sweet and sour sauce
Right.
that is like 70% less sweet and has a spiciness to it.
Oh,
So there's a little bit of sweetness in there, but there's mostly spice, and it's that consistency.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
We get a fucking crazy good hot and spicy sweet and sour sauce at work. That's fucking awesome.
I'm listening.
It's I don't know. It's just made from some like family in Kutztown.
Oh, that's awesome.
You have to call them directly and be like, "Yo, can we get some of this?"
You guys making any, or like we'll buy it?
Yeah. They I don't know. They must have some type of facility because they bring us like gallon jugs of this shit.
Man, I miss that about living back in the Poconos.
Yeah.
I miss like going into a bar that still allows smoking somehow and calls some bullshit about it being a private club or whatever. And then you look in the case and there's all the canned beers, but there's only like 2 kinds and maybe an IPA. And then there's just that fucking jar of hot bologna, that huge jar that someone's grandma makes and sells for like $20.
Yeah.
Fuck, I miss those.
Oh man.
They're not big hot bologna eaters down here.
Really? It's so good.
But they love sausage. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
You guys got Lebanon down there, right?
We do, but that is a fairly recent thing.
Yeah. I hear it's making its rounds now.
Yeah, the Kunstler's, the shingles, as we call them. I don't think you guys even have those because you don't fucking bother selling by the shingle. You're selling by the half pound or pound. But it's like, it's. I'm sure you've seen like the deli meats where it's like flattened out and they're just like bologna, like 6 or 7 slices stacked on top. Like
Really?
it looks like a shingle.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we buy those. Fuck yeah, we do. And I think I'm the only person at the Giant in my neighborhood that buys those.
Do you ever make one of those like wraps where you just put cream cheese and whatever spices and Lebanon bologna and just wrap it up?
There's a name for that.
Yeah,
But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, well, see, it's been so long since I've had one or seen one out somewhere. So I remember as a kid not liking it, but I need to give it another shot, like for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's been 20 years since I've had it. Do they make that? Where can we get? We got to figure that out. We'll get to the bottom of this. All right, we'll move on though. Another big hit, vinegar.
Oh yeah, fucking A, man. I'll drink that shit.
Yeah, that a good apple cider or that malted stuff on fries.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you remember? I remember that's like a British thing or like a European thing.
Malted
I think
vinegar?
it started like that malted vinegar that you throw on like chip or like
like
fries.
Smitty's.
Whatever. Yeah,
always has it in a fucking spray bottle.
That's the thing. Like, we always had that growing up. And I just thought that was like a thing that people did.
Yeah,
and apparently
yeah.
nowhere else but fucking Schmitty's fry stands at the high school football game sold it that way. Yeah, shout out to Schmitty. Are they still out there? Tell me they're still out there.
Yeah, they still come around for like the festivals and shit. You still see them.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I always used to see them at the summer parking lot festival things.
Yeah, sidewalk sale, whatever, man.
Anywhere where there are big crowds of people and they're like, I could go for fries, they are there.
Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Still good fries too.
Oh God, it's been so long.
Yeah.
I might have to go to a high school game just to fuck up some Schmitties. That is the dumbest sentence I've ever said in my life, by the way. Oh, what am I doing? All right, vinegar is a yes for both of us. Here's my first guaranteed hardcore no.
Ooh.
Blue cheese.
Fucking love blue cheese, man.
I know
Crumble,
you do.
dressing by the brick.
I don't know, man. Like, I have done the thing where I've taken a wing, dunked into what I thought it was ranch, turned out to be blue cheese, and it's not like I spit it out in disgust. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was blue cheese. Okay. Or even if I get like a crumble, I'm like, oh, whatever. But it's never preferred. I would never get it on anything. I would never intentionally eat it. That's how much I dislike
You've
it.
never had like blue cheese crumble on a fucking steak, man?
No, I can't do it.
I love that shit. It's got
I know
tang to it.
I am an outlier. I know that. But I just can't get into it.
What about like a buffalo dip? You rather make it with just the ranch?
Yeah, when I make buffalo dip, oh man, I haven't made that in forever. I'm gonna fuck that up. But when I made buffalo dip, I always used ranch.
Yeah,
and just
cheddar or
more
whatever.
ranch and more cheese.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. I mean, I can't hate you for not wanting to eat some moldy ass cheese, but
Yeah, I don't. There's some foods, and we're gonna get to them, but there's some that just hit me where I'm like, absolutely not.
yeah, fair.
Including the next one, goat cheese. Also not a fan.
I just ate some goat cheese before we started this.
I think I just don't like a lot of soft cheeses.
Yeah, that could be it.
The most soft cheese I'll ever eat. My wife makes this thing for holidays. It's like a maple bacon brie bake.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
So you get like the circle of brie, you know,
Yeah.
the thing. You take off the wrapper. You wrap it in like a croissant tube thing,
Okay, yeah.
like that dough.
Yeah.
And then you bake it, and then you put bacon crumbles on it and maple syrup, and then dunk stuff in it.
That sounds fucking awesome, man.
It is. That's the thing. Like, I taste, like, I will eat it, and every time she has it out, I'm excited about it. So I'll get into it, and I'll eat like 3, and I'll be like, this is fucking great. And then I don't know what happens where I see the inside of the brie thing like leaking out, and I'm just like, I can't. I'm done.
That's so weird.
It is weird. I don't know what's wrong with me. Like I just ate it and was like,
and it's
fuck, that
fucking
was
it's
awesome.
delicious. And then you're like, no, I can't look at it.
Love melted cheese. Who doesn't love melted cheese? And I'm looking at this thing, and it looks like melted cheese. I'm like, but it's in a shell somehow. Now I'm grossed out. I don't know. I don't know.
That's all right.
Friggin' soft cheeses don't hit. And speaking of another, I guess cottage cheese is a cheese, right?
Yeah, it's a cottage cheese. I like it. Fucking cottage cheese
into
is
it?
awesome. Yeah.
I won't
Really?
do it. No, that is probably on the list. The first thing we've come to where I'm like, I should give it a chance, because I've eaten it so rarely in my life. And now I'm trying to think if like,
Yeah, you put it
I
on
actually had a
fruit.
bad experience, or if I just looked at it as a child and went, ew.
You can mix that shit with mustard and dip fucking vegetables in it too, man.
I want to think that sounds insane, but I'm really not remembering what cottage cheese tastes like at all.
Yeah.
We'll set up a poll. We'll set up a poll in the subreddit. Should Poppascotch eat cottage cheese?
Out of a baseball helmet.
Yeah. Oh, I still have my. Never mind. We don't need to get into that. So the next thing we can talk about. Now, I guess this is very specific. So we got to go by the can, I guess. And it's tuna. It's tinned tuna is the word.
Oh yeah, I'd eat that. I eat that shit all the time too. I love it.
I don't know.
You don't like tuna out of the can?
I gotta say no.
I prefer
I
a fucking tuna steak or tuna sushi or something. But
I went through a phase where I got those tuna pack things that have like spices in them,
yeah,
and they're like bags.
you don't
like,
have to drain
thinner
them.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten those and eaten them and enjoyed them, but I think eventually with tuna, that fishy smell, like that fishy taste, just gets to be.
Okay.
Like I don't like anything that tastes fishy.
So you don't like tuna sandwiches or?
No, I would never eat a tuna. So I gotta say, I would never order a tuna sandwich. So I gotta say no. Or tuna melt. Tuna melts kind of gross me out.
Dude, tuna melts are fucking amazing. You put some banana and some crunchy ass bacon on there.
You were gonna crush me in this. All right. And then the next one, we have to, I guess, find a definition. But the thing is chilies.
Like peppers.
It just says chilies.
Yeah.
I guess what, like the gamut of them, like jalapenos, banana,
jalapeno, banana. Fucking
I mean, ancho. Like there's so many of them, and I gotta say, I'm probably eat most of them.
Yeah, I don't think there's one. Well, I probably wouldn't chew down a fucking scorpion pepper or something, but
Oh no, we're not psychopaths.
yeah.
But we're both not like wusses when it comes to heat. Like I'll eat some heat. I don't want to eat so much heat I'm crying and I can't even taste the food.
Yeah, I don't want my stomach to fucking punish me. But
Yeah, I think my ideal spot is, woo, that's a little kick. That's where I want to be.
yeah, the shit that makes your head hot, you know?
Yeah,
You get a
yeah.
little sweat up there.
If you eat too many, like you get a little sweat and you're like, I gotta pause. Like
Yeah.
that's a good. So yeah, we gotta go with chilies,
Fuck
right?
yeah, man. Chilies all day.
And then a really dumb one, bacon. Everyone loves bacon. Come on,
Yeah, fucking love it.
we're just gonna blow through that. Mustard.
Yeah, any kind of mustard, man.
Yeah, I'm a real big fan.
Hell yeah. I think I have 5 mustards in my refrigerator at any time.
What's your go-to? Well, okay, let me rephrase. What's your sandwich making go-to?
Most of the time, I don't know. It's a toss up between yellow. Oh my God, no. What kind of sandwich we talking?
Oh, this is great. Let's do the classic. Let's do ham and cheese to start.
Ham and cheese. I'm going with either Gildan's spicy brown or just a French's yellow.
Man, I fucking forgot about the spicy brown.
Dude, yeah. And if it's fucking, oh,
Yeah, I love the spicy brown. The regular just yellow mustard I fucking love.
yeah, so good.
And if you've ever had, like, there's gonna be a very small region of people who hear this and understand the reference, but the Engelhofer's mustards,
Yeah, the stuff they used to have at fucking like Dunderbox in the mall.
yes, like it's in like a. If you guys have seen it, you can Google it, but it's usually in a jar that's like a circle.
Right.
Or like a plastic jar that has the plastic whatever dispenser that has this. It's in a circle. They make a jalapeno one, which is pretty darn decent.
Oh,
But my favorite is the spicy one. And I love putting that in the middle of like a fucking meat tray, and people are like, "Whoa!" Like it's fun for me. But it's not. Again, it's not like I need to cry now because it's so spicy.
yeah. I like good horseradish mustard too.
Oh yeah, I'm big time horseradish. I love horseradish. I love horseradish so much that I would actually eat a piece of shrimp just to get some horseradish.
That's fair, man.
Yeah. Moving along, we got tofu.
Tofu.
I mean, I would. I've eaten it in like
Yeah.
hot pot stuff, and
I'd eat it. I've had it in like soups and shit. I've never had like a fucking tofu steak or something. That's weird.
yeah, I think it's a yes for us. Like if I see it and it's in something, I'll certainly. It's like a cabbage for me. Like it's a.
Yeah, yeah.
It's there. You know it's there. You acknowledge it's there. You eat it.
Right. I'm not munching on like raw tofu. I don't know if you can make raw tofu. I don't even know what the fuck tofu is. Some type of bean curd.
Yeah, it's like a plant-based bean curd thing.
Yeah.
Root vegetable. I don't know. It's. Is it a root vegetable? No.
I have no idea what the fuck it is, but
I don't know what it is, but if I taste it, I'm like, that's tofu.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's okay. I like a good spicy one's decent. All right. Big fan. Next one, bananas.
Bananas, yeah. I'll eat a fucking banana. I mean,
Yeah. Love bananas. Love them in cereal. Love them alone. Love them with peanut butter.
I was gonna say a banana peanut butter sandwich. Fuck yeah.
Oh man, I used to eat so many of those as a kid. That's why I'm so fat. But it was yeah, peanut butter, banana sliced up. Boom. Then oranges.
Yeah, I fucking love all citrus fruits, man.
Me too. Every time, like, I never eat oranges. And then I finally get to a chance where I get to eat an orange, and then I eat the orange, and I'm like, why the fuck don't I eat more oranges? They're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I buy oranges for my house all the time, and then I'm like, too lazy to peel them.
You ever see like at Whole Foods or or I think Wegmans has them too, where they just have the fresh orange juice thingy.
No, they can just make your own.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Rube Goldberg machine. It's clear so the kids can see it and shit. But it's like a big, huge basket of oranges that go down this tube, get ground up, turn into fresh orange juice.
Dude, orange juice is amazing too. Yeah,
I know. It's so good. I'll also eat the fuck out of apples, which is our next pick.
Oh yeah, apple, Granny Smith, Red Delicious, ginger, golden, whatever.
I prefer a Honeycrisp or a Fiji. They're a little sweeter. But if I'm being honest with myself, the only one I'm not a big fan of Granny Smith.
I love Granny Smiths. I like tart sourness. So
I wish, like, there are things where I really love the tart, and with Granny Smiths, I'm just like, no.
yeah,
But again, it's a situation like if I'm sitting around and there's pieces of apple and I see it's a Granny Smith, I'll still be like, yeah, okay. Like I'm not repelled by Granny Smiths. They're fine. It's just never my preferred.
huh. That's my preferred if I'm eating an apple by itself, I think.
There is also, I don't know if you're aware of this, there is a huge contingent of people on the internet that are extremely anti-Red Delicious apples.
Like, why?
I think it has to do with the fact that Red Delicious apples are like the generic one that everyone gives you, and they're just like, it's easy to get a bad one.
Yeah, I could see that.
I still think about when I was in college and I had no fucking money, and I had like $20 and I had to go to the grocery store. And back when I was in college, you can get a lot of vegetables, even at Whole Foods for $20.
Yeah.
So we would go buy like huge, like Red Delicious apples the size of a fucking softball at Whole Foods.
Right.
I don't know how they made them this big, but we would get those and they were so good.
Yeah.
So I'm pro Red Delicious, man.
Yeah, I'll eat any apple except for a crab apple. I don't know if you can eat those.
I think you might, but you poo weird. That's what I heard when I was a kid.
I think you can make a pie with them.
That sounds very familiar.
Right.
Like, that sounds like some shit kids would say. But don't eat that. Why not? It's a crab apple. My grandma makes crab apple pie. No, she doesn't. Like, I'm sure that conversation happened 7,000 times. That's awesome.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, I'm going to have to look that up after this.
Next up, cherries.
Yeah, cherries, Bing, tart, whatever.
Yeah, even maraschinos I like.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I had one, but every time I get one, I'm like, ooh, what a treat.
Yeah, black cherry is like one of my favorite soda flavors. So.
I can't do it. I can't do the artificial cherry.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fucking weird.
I realize that I'm an outlier. Like, there's people who really love
Cherry Coke.
Yeah, like cherry Coke or what, like dark cherry. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I tried your recommendation, the Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream Zero.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It's so good for no calories, man.
It's so good, and I can't find it anywhere now. I found like one 12-pack.
Yeah, I swear I bought the last two at the fucking grocery store around here, too. It's ridiculous.
I also am a big fan of Coke Vanilla Zero.
Yeah.
But there's a shadow ban on it or something.
What?
I guess shadow ban is not the right word. But Coca-Cola, like, people can't find it anymore. People who love it and used to be in the grocery store all the time can no longer find it. And this is like a thing. And then it got to be such a thing that people were like calling Coke and be like, did you discontinue it? Like,
weird.
What's going on? And then Coke's like, no, we still have it. We still sell it. Everyone's just kind of like, all right, whatever. And being in such a dense metropolitan area like that I'm in, there's within a 10-mile radius, there's 50 grocery stores. There's so many.
Yeah.
And the only one is like 20 miles from me that has it.
That's so weird.
It was like 20 miles in like this town. I was just about to say what it is. I'm like, I don't need people to like pinpoint where I'm at. But yeah. So anyway, we'll move on. We've got a lot more to do here. What are your thoughts on bell peppers?
I like them. I usually cut them up and fucking put them next to carrots when I like eat vegetables and dip and shit.
Yeah, same here. Big fan. Love them raw. Just even by themselves are great. But in that tzatziki sauce I was talking about.
Yeah, exactly, man. Stuffed pepper, pretty good.
My wife makes when she makes spaghetti sauce, she dumps in big, huge like bell peppers,
like whole chunks of them and shit.
Like, well, it's like, you know how you slice them for dipping the long way?
Yeah.
Like they're sliced like that big, and she'll just throw them in there. Like the yellow and the red ones.
Like
I guess the green ones she
sliced.
doesn't. But they're fucking great.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
So here's the next one, which they're being pretty broad with, and they're just saying melon.
Yeah, water, honeydew,
There's like water, honeydew.
cantaloupe.
This is easy for me because I'm a yes on all of them.
Yeah. I don't think there's a fruit that I've tried that I don't like.
Are you pro or anti honeydew? The people need to know.
I dig a honeydew, man. A good honeydew is a good honeydew, but it's easy to get like a shitty hard one that doesn't have much flavor. You know what I mean?
Yes, I completely agree. What's the other one? Cantaloupe is usually honeydew and cantaloupe are usually.
Yeah, they're like the same fucking thing, just different colors.
I know, but for some reason, I feel like I like them both. Don't get me wrong. I like honeydew. I like cantaloupe. I think I like honeydew more, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I feel like it's easier to get a bad cantaloupe piece.
yeah. I don't know.
When they're good, they're good. But when they're like turning, you're like,
Yeah, or if they're not ripe enough, I don't know. It's weird.
yeah.
I don't like a crunchy one. I like a good soft piece.
Yeah, fuck yeah. All right. What about pineapple?
Dude, it's one of my fucking favorite fruits, man.
I love it. Yeah, can't get enough of it. I even loved it so much. Like, eating it growing up was always canned. Like, we never bought a pineapple. So I didn't even know you could do that until I went to college.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, too. It's like $2 for a fucking pineapple. You get a lot of fruit out of it.
And I remember being, like, when I finally saw them in the store, I'm like, who would buy that? It's so hard to get out. And then, like, as an adult, when I moved to DC area, I got one of the core things, and you just slice off the top and you spin it in there, and you cores the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It takes like 2 minutes, and it's fresh. I'm like, this is awesome.
Fuck yeah, man. Especially like at a Brazilian steak place where they have it grilled in fucking cinnamon, dude.
Oh, fuck yeah. Even like a pineapple upside down cake. Where it's like
Forget
that charred
about
pineapple. Yeah. Yeah, we're both in here. Now, the next one is a no for me. Coconut.
Yeah, I'll eat a fucking coconut raw. I'll eat coconut shreds, the inside of a coconut water, whatever.
Yeah, I can't. I just can't do it. I don't know why either. I just don't like it.
It's a lot of people who are like, it's a fucking texture thing, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, I could see that because the flakes are a little...
Yeah, it's kind of weird, almost like...
It is a little weird, but I could see where that would be a turnoff for some people. But like coconut comes in all kinds of states. Like there's hard pieces with coconut. You can get like coconut water or like
a Mounds or an Almond Joy.
Yeah, it's like a different texture. So I think texture is a cop out. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I dig it.
And every time I smell it, it reminds me of like sunscreen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Cucumber is the next one.
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm never like, holy shit, I need to eat some cucumber. But if I see it there, I'll mess around with it.
Dude, I make a cucumber salad regularly.
Oh, yeah?
Just munch on that. Yeah, fucking A.
What do you put in a cucumber salad? What are we talking here?
It's really just sliced cucumbers, onions, jalapenos in a vinegar sauce. It's kind of like making homemade pickles, I guess, but.
Interesting. You were listing the ingredients. I'm like, and I honestly thought for that split second, I'm like, when's he getting the vinegar? Like, because there's got to be a vinegar in here.
Yeah, it's just like a vinegar sauce. You just let
you
it
would go
soak
to vinegar sauce, or do you do like you crazy man? You got multiple ones and you mix them. What's your vinegar strategy? The people want to know.
Usually, I'm just putting it in fucking vinegar and putting peppers and shit in there just to spice it up. But then you can just soak them in vinegar for a while, take them out, add a little mayo and sour cream, and make it like a creamy sauce too. It's fucking amazing.
Wow. Do you just do like an apple cider base or a white base? Or?
I usually go with the white.
That's a cleaner base.
Yeah. It's easier to just
sense.
put any fucking spice in it and it gets that flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear you. I should fuck that up. I always love vinegar when it shows up.
So good.
All right. So we also got peaches. I think that's a pretty...
Yeah. Who doesn't like a peach, man?
That's another one of those fruits that I don't eat often for no reason. And whenever I do, I'm like, why the fuck don't I eat more of these?
Yeah, I should definitely buy some peaches.
All right. And then next one is celery.
I love it.
I got to say I eat it. I would never be like, oh, sweet celery. That expression's never going to come out of me. But I mean, ants on a log.
Dipping vegetable. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll use it to dip. I got to go, yeah. And then next one's radishes.
Radishes.
I mean, the only time I really mess with them at all is if they're in a salad, and I always eat them in there.
I'll eat them.
So,
yeah, I don't go out of my way to buy them, though.
no, I would never go out of my way for one or bite into one like a psycho.
Well, but a horseradish,
Oh, well, yeah. I think we got to go yes just because we said horseradish.
Yeah, right.
And then the next one, I don't know if I have a frame of reference for this, but the question's rhubarb.
Rhubarb. Oh, man. It's like the tartest fruit. You ever have a rhubarb strawberry pie?
I don't know.
It looks like celery.
I mean, I must have, right?
I don't know. It's fucking, if you haven't, make your way to the store and get yourself a fucking rhubarb pie. So good.
Okay, well then, based on the fact that the next time I see a rhubarb, I'm going to eat it. I guess I have to go yes, right? Or do I go no because I don't have a frame of reference?
I think you would eat it. It's sweet and tart. It's like, I don't know. It's delicious as fuck.
Yeah, now that I think about it, the only sweet and tart thing I don't love is a Granny Smith, but I would still eat a Granny Smith. So yeah all right.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm comfortable with a yes. And then the next two are very similar, and I think it's weird that they add them separately. But the first one is avocado.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time here. I love avocado.
I'm not a big fan, but I'll eat it. I'm not buying one for myself.
I mean, avocado, I know it's the whole millennial thing, but avocado toast
Yeah.
is like you just get wheat toast, spread avocado, dump on everything bagel seasoning,
Oh, nice.
some tomatoes if you got them. That's a solid, cheap, quick thing to make.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see that. I might have to try that.
Give it a shot. The next one, too, is guacamole.
Yeah. Well, imagine someone's like, no, I won't eat an avocado, but I love guacamole.
Yeah, I think they're so close, right? Like, why would you? Yeah, I'm a hardcore for
I'll eat
guacamole.
it.
Guacamole's fantastic.
Again, I won't add it to something, but if it's already there, I'll eat it.
Okay. Next one, mushrooms.
Fuck yeah, man.
Dude, I'm so out. Like, I can't do mushrooms.
You don't like mushrooms? Holy shit, man. Mushrooms are so good.
I can't. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's a texture thing or maybe the fact that it's just a fungus freaks me out.
Yeah, I don't know, because they can be rubbery sometimes, but
Yeah, like maybe I had too many rubbery, shitty ones that were just cheap, and I got soured on them. But I usually I won't eat them. I'll eat around them.
really? You don't like a good stuffed mushroom?
No, I would never.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Mushrooms don't hit. There's some other stuff here that probably doesn't hit. But one that does that I'm a big time fan is garlic. I'm absolutely on that one.
Yeah. Who doesn't eat garlic? Fucking vampires, man. Come on.
Losers, that's who.
Yeah. I'll eat a fucking raw clove right now. Dare me. Go ahead.
I don't know if I've ever tried that. I'm gonna give it a shot because I fucking love garlic. I do for holidays. I'm not a cook at all, but there's a handful of things I do well, and one of the things I do well is garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh, so good.
And I'll make those at Thanksgiving, Christmas, or if my niece loves it. So she's like, "Are you gonna make mashed potatoes?" I'm like, "Oh, how am I gonna say no to that?" But the point I'm getting at is they're roasted garlic mashed potatoes, so I'll roast the garlic myself.
Oh,
So-
shit. Nice. Yeah.
I mean, it's super easy. Like, you take the garlic, you put it in one of those circular pie pans, or cake tin things.
Right.
You put I put 5 fucking heads in there. I go nuts. And then you cut off the tops at the root. You
Right.
dump in olive oil, salt and pepper, fire it in there for 40 minutes.
Yeah. Right. That sounds fucking amazing. I could probably just eat that.
Yeah, it could be a banging garlic bread. You throw a little bit of salt in there,
Yeah. Oh.
a little bit of butter, spread it on bread. Yeah, I'd fuck that up. Ooh, this is gonna get bad. All right, and then after garlic is peas, which I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I like peas. I really do. Not too mushy, but yeah.
I mean, mushy ones are kind of strange. I'm not a fan of pea soup.
Yeah, that's weird.
If I get a plate with a steak and peas or a side, then I'll eat the peas.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no to the peas.
Fucking A, man. I'll eat any vegetable. It's weird. This is mostly vegetables and shit, but
It gets weirder. Oh, we still have so many to go.
Really?
All right,
All right, let's rapid fire some.
we'll do 2 and then we'll rapid fire. But refried beans,
Love them.
yeah, love them. Can't get enough of them, really.
No.
And then this is another one I don't understand. Parsnips,
What the fuck's a parsnip?
a root vegetable or a fruit or
I don't know. I'm sure I would eat one, so I'm going to say yes.
I think. Oh, it's a biennial plant with a rosette of roughly hairy leaves that has a pungent odor when crushed. They look like a long yam.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a carrot.
It's a taproot. I think we got to both go yes, because next time I see one, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go buy one tomorrow now.
It's a sweet, nutty flavor with some peppery and earthy notes. I bet that's
sounds
one of those
good.
things where you eat it and you're like, oh, that's what that taste is? Okay.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
And then we can rapid fire a couple here because I feel like the next 4 are pretty easy. But potatoes. Yeah, obviously. Brown bread. So I guess they mean like wheat or whatever, multigrain, which is
Pumpernickel, I love pumpernickel.
fuck yeah, that's a yes for both of us. Then we got rice is obvious. Yeah,
Obviously.
of course. And then eggs.
Fuck yeah, man. I'll eat eggs any fucking way you want to make them.
I'm a big fan of eggs. It's like, there are people out there who don't like eggs, which always surprises me.
I work
And then
with
like
a
it's
kid.
a texture thing, and I'm like, okay, maybe.
I work with a kid, and he's like, I hate eggs. I never want to eat them. I was like, it just blew my mind. I don't understand it.
No, I don't understand people are like allergic to it, whatever, but to just be like, I hate them, I can't stand it, that's insane to me.
Yeah. You ever have a deviled egg? How do you fucking hate that?
Any of you out there, yeah, we're talking to you.
Yeah.
Listeners.
Egg haters.
Next time you go to like anything where you're expected to bring like an appetizer or a little side or something, like a get together, you bring deviled eggs and you tell me with a straight face there were still deviled eggs sitting there at the end of the night. Because the answer is no. There
Exactly.
never are. Ever.
If you don't feel like bringing anything home, you bring deviled eggs.
Absolutely. Just bring, you know what? There could be 4 people that bring deviled eggs. They're going to be gone. So yeah, eggs, hardcore. And then the next one's licorice, which
Oh, I assume that's black.
I assume so. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say no.
You gotta say no. You gotta say no to one of them.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go no as well. Love red or any variation of
Yeah.
red, but
But
black.
black, I don't. I could drink Zambuca, fucking whatever, but
No, I should probably say no then because I hate that taste. So my wife loves black licorice, like the salty, weird kind.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Like
which
the
is
shit that comes in from Poland or whatever.
yeah. She's Finnish. Like her family's all Finnish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But that's nothing could fuck up a handful of jelly beans worse than a black one in there.
I know you're right. Then grapefruit is next.
Dude, I fucking love grapefruit.
Dude, I can't. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Really? Yeah, I could see that.
The only thing I have that's grapefruit flavored that I like is Fresca, and I don't feel like it tastes that grapefruity.
It's not. It's yeah, I love grapefruit juice. Fucking just eat a grapefruit like an orange. So good.
No. What about the next one? Broccoli.
Fucking love broccoli, man.
Yeah, me too.
Steamed, raw, whatever.
Big fan. The next one though, I gotta say no on cauliflower.
Yeah, I like cauliflower too.
I mean, people eat it raw for like dipping, which
Yeah.
I never really understood. I think that's the weirdest application, but like it's so versatile now. They have cauliflower crust and like buffalo cauliflower breaded stuff, and I just can't get behind any of it. So I gotta say no.
I like a good like broccoli Normandy, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots.
No.
Fucking good.
How about pasta? I think yes.
Who
Obviously.
doesn't like pasta?
Yeah. It's like crazy people.
People who hate gluten, I guess.
Spinach.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I like it in a salad.
Yeah, I like it raw better than
Not too much. Like I don't like just a salad of spinach,
no.
but go halves and halves.
Yeah, I could take some. I don't like it really cooked, but it's still good enough.
Oh yeah, cooked with like butter and garlic. Get out of here.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You get a whole bag and then it reduces down to like the size of a $50. You're like, what am I paying for here? The next one though, this is a divisive one. Cilantro.
I will eat it, but sometimes I swear to God, it tastes like fucking soap.
No, you have that thing. Yeah, I don't have that at all.
Yes.
I love it. I love cilantro.
People say it tastes like a lemony, peppery grass.
Yeah,
That sounds
what I taste.
amazing.
It is. It's great. But yeah, I've heard people describe it that way and say that it tastes like soap and they don't like it. But I don't have any of that.
I've had it where it tasted like soap, but then I've had it where it tasted fine, but I don't understand.
That's weird.
Could have been fake cilantro or something.
How about the next one? Zucchini.
Yeah, I like zucchini. I like good fried zucchini, zucchini bread, whatever, man. Versatile.
Same here. I like taking zucchini and like a green or a yellow squash and like slicing it up into medallions, throw in some salt and pepper, throw in some oil, put that on the grill while everything else is going.
Fuck yeah, man. It is a good grilling vegetable.
It's really great. All you do is you just make a bag out of aluminum foil and just sit it there, and it just
fucking cooks it. Yeah. So good.
Yeah, it's just, you throw it on it takes 2 seconds. It's awesome. It's real good. Big fan. Oh, I just need vegetables now. I
know, right? I'm going to go spend $100 on vegetables.
And then, okay, so what about eggplant?
Yeah. I like it the same. It's almost like a zucchini.
See, I have to say no, but next time I see it, I'm going to give it another shot. And the reason I say no is because my parents never made it growing up. No one I was around ever liked it. So I didn't have it until like a couple years ago, like a real eggplant parm.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I ate it and I'm like, it's not bad, but it's really hard to eat eggplant parm when chicken parm exists.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless, really.
Yeah, so I'm like, do I not like eggplant? And I'm like, well, if I eat too much of it, I'm not going to like it. Like,
yeah.
I got to say no, but I would give it another shot.
Yeah, I'd eat it whenever.
And then the next one, I'm a big fan of asparagus.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's so good.
And then the next one, I think, is an easy one. Coffee is a hard yeah.
Yeah, love coffee.
But what about the next one, white chocolate?
I don't, as a rule, I don't like to eat chocolate, but
Okay.
I wouldn't. It's still good. I mean,
Yeah, I got to say yes. I don't think I'd pick it ever.
No, because there were like white chocolate Reese's, not as good as the milk chocolate ones. Just saying.
No, I would have to go milk chocolate. Then second would probably be dark chocolate, and then white chocolate.
Yeah, I think I'd switch to white and dark. I'd go milk, white, dark.
Okay. Yeah. You're not a big fan of dark chocolate? It took me a long time to come around to dark chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm not really a fan of chocolate, period.
No, that's understandable. Right. How about olives?
Fucking love olives. This is what started us on this thing.
This is, yeah, I was a hard no. I still am. Gotta say no to olives. I just, like, I've hated them so much because I've had, like, black olives on pizza surprise me.
Oh, really? I love black
and I'd
olives
bite into
on
one
pizza.
and get that briny taste on, like, a pizza, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And I think that's, like, in my brain, that's what every olive tastes like.
That's, yeah, I could see that.
Like, I've been to the grocery store. They have fucking olive bars. They have like 60 different types of olives.
Yeah. You can get like.
I'm like, there's probably some in there. I love pickles. There's probably some olives in there I could get down with.
Probably, but
I'm not willing to try. So I'm going to say no.
Not missing too much.
And then the next one's a definite no. I've had this. I can honestly say I've had this and hated it. Liver.
Yeah. Oh, that's one I'll say no to. Yeah, you're right.
It's just, I can't get my mind over the fact I know what it does in the body, and I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I make it at work because I feed old people all the time, but I don't know. Sometimes it smells all right, but most of the time it just smells like shit. And then I don't know. I don't like it. Don't like it. I think because my parents used to like force me to eat it when I was a kid because it was cheap and easy to make.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like it and they force you to do it, you're not gonna be like, oh, you're right, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever come around to that one.
no, but I can get down with the next one, which is pickles.
Oh, fucking A, pickles all day.
What's your favorite kind? What's your go-to snack pickle?
My go-to snack is a good fucking kosher dill, man. Something crispy and vinegary and garlicky.
Yeah, like with the fucking crunch to it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with you. But I'm a weirdo in the fact that I like the spears. I got nothing wrong with the spears.
Yeah.
But my favorite is like the halves.
Really? What the fuck?
I don't know why.
Difference?
There's no difference. Like I could put two spears together and it would be a half, but I'm like, for some reason, not the same.
Okay. I'm
Can't
usually a
explain it.
sliced guy.
Sliced one, even bread and butter pickles, I fuck up.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of bread and butter, but they're okay. And
I've had a sandwich with bread and butter pickles and butter.
really?
And it was fantastic. I remember it being fantastic as a little kid, and then it was like a 2-day phase. And then maybe I got grossed out. I don't remember. But yeah, pickles are a yes.
Yeah, fucking A.
And the next one, another hard yes for me, pickled onions.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. I just made a batch of pickled onions at work. So good.
I usually do them for like, I haven't done them in a while. I should do it again, but I'll get like pickled red onions.
Yeah, because they look cooler.
They look cooler, and it's really easy. You just put like vinegar and water to a boil and dump in salt, and like I'll do crushed red pepper and tahine.
Oh, I love tagine. Is it tagine or tahine?
I thought it was tahine, but now that I was actually pretty confident in that, but now I don't know because I don't know if I've heard it out loud before.
Yeah, I've never heard it out loud, and I just assumed it was tagine. I don't know.
Yeah, which you guys know what we're talking about. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so fucking good.
And then pickled eggs.
I love pickled eggs, except the like fucking red beet eggs. No need for that.
Same, dude. Same. Like pickled and regular, any kind of other process and anything else that's not a red beet, I am in.
Yeah, yeah.
But red beet, I just like it. I don't understand how putting a beet to this makes it better. Like, get the fuck out of here.
It just makes it look cool, I guess, because it's purple, but it doesn't taste better because you can make like fucking jalapeno pickled eggs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dumb. Why would you use a beet when you can use a jalapeno?
Yeah. No, you're preaching to the choir over here. I am 100% in agreement. Pickled eggs, yes. I think since we're both agreed on red beet eggs suck, we're both a yes for this one.
Yeah, yeah.
The next one, butter. It's hard to. I mean, I'm not about to eat like from a stick like a psychopath, but I like butter on my stuff. I
like butter on toast and popcorn. That's it.
I mean, those are the.
Oh, maybe some fish or lobster, but yeah.
I mean, you're right, and I don't disagree with you. I'm starting to think in my head. There's so many things that are like made of butter, like biscuits.
Yeah, yeah.
Just all kinds of things. So, I mean, I eat it at all times. I don't. If it's served with it or if it's made with it, I'm in.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine too. Yeah.
I don't go superfluous with it and dunk stuff in butter. I'm not crazy.
Unless it's a lobster tail or
no, crab. Fuck that. But I was very surprised. There's very little seafood on this list.
Yeah, it's weird.
We got like 8 more, but hummus is the next one.
Fucking love hummus.
Love hummus. I'm a big fan of the garlic, the heavy garlic.
Yeah, the more garlic, the better. Throw some red pepper in there. Forget about it.
Hell yeah. And then we've got tzatziki, which I'm also a big fan of.
Yeah, that shit's good too.
And then the next one is, I guess it's talking about, it's just cream.
Creme?
I mean, maybe. I guess it means what?
I don't know.
We're talking whipped cream, creamed corn.
Heavy cream?
Heavy cream, half and half.
Yeah, half and half. I put that shit in my coffee.
I mean, I got to say, in all appropriate instances where I could use any of those or would use any of those, I'd eat it. So I guess I
was gonna say whipped cream, sour cream,
half and half, and for whatever. All of those.
Yeah, sure.
Ice cream. Yeah.
What kind of psycho says no to that?
I'm not a picky eater. I just hate ice cream. Like, come on. There's savory ones now. Like there's ice cream for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. And
then we've got the one. It's a no for me. I know it's a yes for you, but anchovies.
Yeah, man. Anchovy pineapple pizza, son.
What is it like to like bite into it? Do you taste and like feel fucking bones?
No, it's more like a paste almost.
Oh, that's so much worse. That is so gross.
I don't know how to explain it. It's it's probably
Does
nothing.
Does it dissolve?
Kind of feels like like.
Is it like gelatinous at all? It looks like those things could turn mushy. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I don't know. I just know I've only ever had them from fucking Pizza Hut because that's the only place that I could get fucking anchovies on a pizza around here.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they have them anywhere in town. And there's like 5 fucking pizza places here.
There are 5 fucking pizza places in that town. 5? Wait. I'm trying to think of all of them. There's definitely 4.
There's at least 4, yeah.
There's at least 4.
Yeah.
Can you get I just don't want to like say too many things to like blow up your spot. I don't know if we've ever mentioned where you are.
Yeah, we've said P-Town before.
All right. So what is that chicken place by the train place?
I don't know what the hell it's called. Like Chester's Love Chicken or some weird shit.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they make a pizza, but that would be the only other one I could that isn't.
Well, there's plenty of bars that make pizza.
That's a good point. Oh man, you could probably get over under 7 different types of pizzas in that town.
Oh yeah, you can get
7 places where you can sit down and order a pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
It is crazy.
And then the last one, I guess I'm a yes on this, but I don't know if I've ever really tried it. But it's bubble tea.
Oh, like boba tea?
I guess so.
Yeah. I mean, it's not great. I don't have a problem with it though.
I got to default back to the fact that I've had things like candies or whatever that have the taste of boba.
Yeah.
But I've never ordered like a boba tea like with the pearls in it and stuff and drank it. But I would say I'm gonna try one if the opportunity comes. So I guess I'm a yes.
Yeah, I had one at my brother's birthday party.
Oh, nice.
I think that was like the first time I've ever tried it. But yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not something I'd buy regularly, but I wouldn't turn it away if it was offered.
All right. Well, that wraps it up.
Oh, damn. I think I only said no to 2 things.
We went through 67 different items.
Jesus Christ.
You said no to 2 things.
Yeah, one was liver. I don't remember what the other one was, but yeah.
Licorice. I think those are the only 2 things.
Yeah, yeah.
I had 13 out of 67. I've checked more than 31% of quiz takers.
Only 31%?
Yeah. So it's I have my final result is you are not a picky. You are definitely not a picky eater.
Yeah, that's crazy. That I can only imagine what kind of freaks are just like, no, ew, no, gross.
Yeah, I felt like 13 was a lot.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot.
Like there are things like blue cheese that people fucking love, and I'm just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, but
Like,
I
I
guess
would
there's
think-
some weirdos out there who's like, I only eat macaroni and cheese and chicken fingers, you know.
Have you ever run into an adult, or do you know an adult in your life who's still a picky eater? And if so, does that bother you?
Yeah, I work with a guy who eats almost exclusively chicken fingers and cheesesteaks and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does bother me. It's like, why wouldn't you want to try sushi? Why wouldn't you want to try something different?
I know there's a person who they're kind of like a friend of a friend situation, but they are such a picky eater that every time they go out, it's like plain pizza, chicken fingers, or like just a regular burger.
That's so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why even go out?
But it's that lane. It's like when kids are growing up, they start being very picky, and they get to ages where they start like expanding.
Yeah.
And trying stuff, and they have all kinds of weird reasons of why they don't want to eat stuff, which is fine. You know, you don't have to do everything right away, but it's just weird to me to have a full-grown adult that's still like, absolutely not. I will not eat a tomato.
Yeah. It blows my mind. It's like, what? Okay.
But I guess, I don't know, to each your own.
Yeah, some people can't eat them because of health reasons, but you know,
Yeah, sure.
that's fine.
I use tomato as an example. Everyone has their tomato. Come on, you have your example of what weirds you out of people not eating. So,
Yeah, exactly. Like an artichoke.
yeah. So you think you're better than me? No, that's okay, listeners. Artichokes, I'm not a fan.
I like a good artichoke dip.
Yeah, like artichokes in stuff. But did you ever have like someone serve you just a head?
Just an artichoke.
Yeah, just like an artichoke that maybe they steamed, or they cooked, or whatever. There's heat to it, and you like peel off, dip it in some butter, salt, whatever. Just bite the end off. It's not great.
No, I haven't had that.
It's
I'll have to try it.
why are we doing this?
No.
But yeah, that is our BuzzFeed experience. Chump Slap, definitely not a picky eater.
No, sir.
I guess statistically I'm not either, but
He's pickier than me.
I'm definitely pickier than you. It's not even close.
Right.
But also, I really am not a fan of seafood. Like I can't do most seafood.
I like all seafood, I think, except, I don't know, raw oysters. I don't see a point in eating.
Man, they gross me out.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, and catfish is a little too much for me.
I don't know if I've ever eaten catfish.
It just stinks up the house, man, if you fucking make it.
It's like a fishy fish.
It's so fishy, yeah.
Any of those fishy fish, which I can't stand the taste of, like, is an absolute no for me. But I have had and enjoyed like a nice piece of smoked salmon.
Yeah, smoked salmon's good.
Those were always good. One time I remember going to a restaurant in, I think it was Los Angeles, and we got a Jamaican jerk salmon.
Yeah, it's probably fucking awesome.
It was real good. I loved it. I had a great time. And like, yeah, I think I certainly eat salmon, but like crabs, like we have to crack them yourself. That just is.
It's too much work.
It's so fucking gross to me. Like it's really gnarly to me.
Yeah.
Like that is a cousin. Like it's closer to an ant than anything else.
Yeah. It's like the cockroach of the sea.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do them. And like the other thing about crabs, I'm getting on a.
Go for it, man.
Buckle up.
Preach. Let's go.
I understand like a crab dip, like when it's your protein in something and there's other spices. I get it.
Right.
No hate for that at all. To each their own. But I don't understand like going to a seafood place, cracking it, and then dumping it in butter and then eating it. because that just tells me you just want the butter. Like when you dump crab in butter, you taste butter.
Yeah, you do. But do you still... I don't know. You do get a little crab there. I like a good lump crab meat. I could eat a fucking pound of lump crab meat. Or even that fucking imitation shit.
See, that's the thing too. I don't mind the imitation stuff. Like I'll eat the California rolls in sushi. I'll mess with those. I'll mess with some like dragon rolls and spicier stuff, but most sushi I'm not a super big fan of.
Yeah, I think I could eat any type of sushi you throw before me.
We'll get down here. We'll go to a sushi place.
I've been talking about sushi for the last like 3 weeks.
And we'll do that, and then we'll take 5, and then we'll go to Korean barbecue place.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let's puke that night.
Oh, my God. Yeah, sold.
All right.
So I got to send you mumbo sauce, Duke's mayo. There's probably... I also got a sauce that I got as a gimmick and thought it would be fun and stupid, and I'd surprise my wife, and she'd be like, "You're an idiot."
All right.
But it was at Trader Joe's, and it's like a Thousand Island sauce, but it's branded as like Big Mac sauce, right?
Yeah, okay.
And I bought it, and I'm like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous!" And she's like, "You're an idiot." So then I tried it on something that was like a reheated fried thing.
Right.
It's fucking unbelievable,
dude. I love Big Mac sauce.
It was real good. Like I need to go back to TJ's and get some more.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. What their secret is. I mean, there's fucking thousands of recipes for it online, but
it's just, I mean, it's mostly Thousand Island, right?
Yeah,
like that's the base.
It's like a tartar with dill pickles or something.
It's like Thousand Island with like little, like, what's the word for it? Like grated onion and
dill pickles instead of sweet relish. Dill relish.
I wonder if it's like, do you think they take just any Thousand Island, dump it in a vat, and then add like 3 and things, and that's the Big Mac sauce, or do you think they start from scratch?
McDonald's just makes it in a fucking factory somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm sure they
by now.
Yeah, they have to start from scratch, probably with some partially hydrogenated soybean oil first. And then
yeah, definitely either that or fucking high fructose corn syrup. That's all we're eating these days.
Right.
Well, we'll wrap up this episode, but before we leave, the people have to ask, what's your go-to foods, Sir Chump Slap? Like, if you're going out, night into town, it's your birthday maybe, any restaurant you can go to, what would it be?
Oh, fuck, man. Any restaurant.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you think about it while I put my answer out there to the people.
Okay.
And I know this is kind of I have like 2 answers I'll say here.
All right.
I don't want to be the obnoxious guy that just names the local food chain that they love.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that, and the food chain in the Metro DC area is Taco Bamba.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's a taco place. That mixes in like the Mexican street food culture and like Asian fusion, and it's just insane people making tacos, and they're all fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, that sounds fucking really good.
So I mean, and they have like they make the elote, the street corn.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Everything you get there is there's not a bad thing on the menu. It's all fantastic. So shout out Taco Bamba, and then. The chain answer, I guess I'll say, is if I don't want this to be true. I'm not happy about this.
Okay.
But I have to be honest, and the answer is the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
There's just the menu has 7,000 things on it. There's nothing like
eat whatever the hell you want.
You could go there and you could be like, I'd like just a cheesesteak, and they're like, yeah, we got you. And then you're like, I would like some kind of wild Asian fusion spicy noodles. They're like, yeah, we got that too.
Yeah.
Pizza, we got that too.
I could see
tofu
that.
burger. Yep. They have everything on that fucking menu. So it's really, and it's horrible for you, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
And if my go-to back home, I mean, it's the Hunan House. It's hard to not.
I haven't eaten there in forever, man. I want to try their sushi, but I'm scared.
I heard it was good, but the funny thing is, every time I talk to the friends from back there, everyone's like, I heard it was good. And then we originally talked about it and heard from the same source. So really only one person we know.
Yeah, just one person's ever tried it. It's like,
and then it got around town that's like, well, the one guy said it was good. And then no one tried it.
Right.
I don't know. I assumed it'd be fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I can't imagine they go through it that fast, though. You know what I mean? Like, turnover's not there for keeping raw fish in your refrigerator.
You think that if you went and ordered the sushi, you might get, you were ordering on Thursday, you got the sushi they made Monday. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
But-
I mean, down here we got grocery stores with like making sushi now.
Yeah, fucking Giant makes sushi. I almost bought a roll the other day when I was going through Giant. It looks so fucking good.
I like sushi. I have nothing wrong with. There's specific ones I like more than others, obviously, but I like it. But I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah. It's not like an every week thing.
Right. Like if someone surprised me with it, I'd be like, well, I'm not in the mood. Or maybe it would hit me and I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. But I could just as easily be, yeah, absolutely versus I don't feel like that.
Yeah. That's the same.
But I do like it.
Fair.
It's good stuff. And another thing, well, we'll wrap this up. But the one thing I started getting into down here, which I never really had before, was pho or pho.
Yeah, I never really fucked with that.
I mean, it's like a beef, like broth.
Right.
With rice-based noodles and like meats in it. Like it's like an
ramen.
Asian. Yeah, it's like ramen. It's very much like ramen.
Right.
I mean, it's fucking delicious is what it is.
Yeah.
But that's if you can imagine like those those white like see-through rice noodles.
Yeah.
Mix that with a beef broth, you're most of the way there. If you can imagine that, throw
Okay.
some chicken or some beef or something else in there.
Word. Yeah.
And you can make it spicy with sriracha, which is interesting, or a chili sauce they give you.
Dude, I'm so fucking hungry right now.
I know. Well, the difference, I mean, the thing with me is I got Grubhub, man. I got DoorDash, like whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So, I mean, oh God, I'm probably going to be boring and order something stupid. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Sound off in the comments or on the subreddit of what I should order for dinner tonight. They want to send us an email telling us that not only did they love us talking about food for an hour and whatever, 10 minutes, but they want to hear it more. Or if they're telling us they're never going to listen to us again because of this, where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, you could send that to plottytime@gmail.com and I'll look at it, might giggle at how stupid you are, but I'll let the other guys know if you talk shit about them too.
There you go. Perfect. And there's also socials involved. I think if I remember correctly, one of them is at Plottytime on Instagram.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Threads. And then
That is
there's also a Reddit they can check out.
Yeah. You can go to the subreddit, be part of the conversation, talk to us, tell us how much you love this. You can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. Really helps us out. Or you can go to our eBay store, which is just plottytime.com. We'll redirect you there. You can buy Plottytime merch. It's all dope. It's all perfect. It's all amazing merch. Everybody loves it.
Yeah. Shout out to whoever just bought a coffee mug.
Yeah, thank you very much. That about does it for us. So that's Plottytime. I don't remember the outro because we haven't recorded in 6 weeks. We love you. Have a great night. Don't trust Dr. Scientist.
Yeah. Peace.